Quinny, good to see you. You got a rare cameo on Sunday, didn't you? You came on around 72 minutes against Birmingham. How was it?
Yeah, brilliant. Delighted to be back out there, actually. Had a great feel about it on Sunday. Obviously, because we had confirmation we're staying up, but also just been around a big club, full stadium. Took a big backing, as always, from the Mansfield fans. And just to be back out there. I know it was 4-0 and, but again, we could have been 2-0 up even, and that's the story of the season, really. But yeah, it was great to be back out there, and I had a great feeling about it.
You'd not played previously since that Exeter match in midweek.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, I'd obviously had a few niggles after that, and then obviously the gaffer just wanted me to have a look at the game from a different perspective. So the last few weeks I've been up with Matt Yash up top with the analysing the game, which was a different outlook on the game, a different perspective, but enjoyable and frustrating at the same time, obviously, with the results. But yeah, so that's been my last few months.
How have you assisted Matty Ash then? What's he had you do?
Well, Matty's obviously, we're looking at the opposition shape. It's like I said, it's a different perspective. It's one where you're not just concentrating on yourself and your team. You're looking at the opposition and seeing if we can filter some information back down to the gaffer in real time. So yeah, it was an interesting experience. What insight has that given you? Oh well, it's massive, because obviously I've got the coaching badges ongoing in the background, and it's more looking at it, like I said, from a different perspective, and how the gaffer sees it pitch side, and then how we see it up top. Like I said, it was really enjoyable, but frustrating, because I know how well we have been playing up to a certain point, and yeah, I just think it showed over the last month or so the quality in this division with some of the goals that have been scored on us.
The bottom line this week is surely this: mission accomplished. Stags preserving their League One status.
Yeah, most definitely. We celebrated madly last year when we got here, so I guess we should be celebrating staying up. I know it doesn't feel like that a little bit at times, obviously with the second half of the season, but ultimately our goal is to stay in the league, and we are an ambitious squad. There's an ambitious manager in charge, so we wanted to be further up the table, obviously, and clearly we started the season off really well and thinking, well, could we do it again? And different factors happened throughout the season that didn't materialise, and we tailed off in the second part of the season. But like you said, ultimately it's a fantastic achievement, and one we've got to be grateful for, because we were, it took us 3-4 years, the club even longer, to wait to get to League One. So, we've got to be grateful that we're still in the league.
Let's look back on the season with 2 games left as we speak here today on this Tuesday morning. It has really, Quinny, been, hasn't it, a season of 2 halves. The first quite magnificent, the second not reaching those levels.
No, and it's exactly that. You summed it up perfectly. And it's we have been disappointed with the second half of the season. But the great thing for me to see, looking from above as well over the last month, is that the lads have carried on trying to play the game how we see it, and how the manager sees it, and getting on the ball and being brave. Ultimately, we haven't been clinical enough in both ends, and that's the difference when the levels you go up, and it's clear to see when we lost Gregory, when, obviously Oatsy we could have done with this season with his power and pace. I think he would have lit up that league. So there's a few variables that's happened, and then trying the second half of the season, maybe just not getting a team that connected as well. But ultimately, it's the top and the bottom end of the pitch where the levels you go up, that is the complete difference, and the quality. So yeah, I guess it's that in a summary. But one thing I will say is that you can't fault the lads for the effort and everything else. And it was just probably the lack of quality in the second half of the season and killing teams off that let us down, really.
What importance do you place on getting something, a win, in the last 2 games of the campaign to head into next season on a high?
Yeah, definitely. That's what we try to do every week, is try and win football matches. But like I said, if we, like you said, if we win the next two, we'll finish in a sort of a healthier position, and it will give us confidence going into next season. But and the fans have been amazing this season again, which, home and away, they've stayed with us, and ultimately, when you get that connection with fans, with players, with staff, it's took us on this amazing journey. So if we can keep with that and stay with it, and stay positive, then with a good summer, if getting new bodies in, new faces, and evolving the squad again, then it'll be it'll be all positive for next season.
Let's speak about yourself. You've played 33 matches in total so far this season, Quinny. Are you pleased with that number? Is it about the number you expected?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's in and around. I didn't expect any number, to be honest. I just wanted to help out and see if I could still do it. And obviously I thought maybe we could go again and maybe something special, maybe a back-to-backer, but that wasn't to be. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed a different role again this season, as seeing the other side of it again more. But I have enjoyed it. I've not enjoyed losing, obviously, in the second half of the season. It's been a challenge, and most definitely, because just trying to get the squad to connect a little bit more and challenge people to step up and be more responsible on the pitch. But no, I'm happy enough with the season. Wish I'd played a little bit more, to be honest, but hey, what can you do?
And your contract is set to expire, that's no secret. What's the future looking like for you here?
I'm pretty much open-minded about anything. Like I said earlier, that I've got the coaching going on in the background. And whether I play a lower level after this season, I don't know. Whether I carry on playing, I don't know. But ultimately, the 4 years journey I've had here has been so special, and I'm so grateful for that and so thankful. I know I always say it, but I genuinely am. And to have my family have this journey with me, kids growing up watching it and being Stags fans, honestly, I couldn't have wished for a better journey. High and lows. We've had, obviously, missing out playoff finals, missing out on playoffs, getting into the playoffs, then having the highs of promotion. My family have been through that as well, and that will help them moving forward. My kids, knowing that life is hard, it has its highs and lows. So we've got to be especially grateful for staying in the league. And when you look at it as a whole, I'm grateful for everything the club has given me and given me contracts. The manager's given me contracts. The club have kept faith with me, even though into me latter parts of my career. So I'm truly, truly grateful, and whatever it'll be in the next chapter will be.
Do you want to stay on here, and do you feel like you can stay on for next season?
I'm not sure. I'll have a chat with the gaffer at the end of the season. Obviously, the gaffer has to sort his contract out and stuff like that. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just open-minded, and get these next two games out of the way, and then see what the summer brings.
Are you expecting to play some part in the next two?
Oh, I definitely hope so. And I want to soak in that atmosphere of the home fans again, and hopefully it's a great atmosphere, because I know the lads have put in so much effort over the last 2 years, and they deserve it. The gaffer's been very loyal to a lot of players, because we've got promoted and everything else. So I think the fans, and we definitely will appreciate the fans over the next two games for sure. And I think the players should appreciate that too.
Well, I hope it's not the last time I speak to you on the record, but if it is, thank you.
Thanks very much. Everything, Steve. I appreciate it. Top man.